Hi there, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to make a really simple circuit. It's called a joule thief. So what is this circuit and why is it called in such matter? So this circuit is very simple to build, and I'm going to show you how to make it from a CFL bulb, so that anyone can make this project. This circuit is only a ferrite toroid transformer with a pair of wires wound onto it, and the opposing wires soldered together, and the general NPN transistor with a resistor on its base. So how does this little circuit work? Although the circuit is very small, it is so complicated that it needs a video for itself. But in summary, the circuit is an unregulated voltage booster. It operates on a frequency of about 50 kHz, and actually the LED is blinking rapidly, but it's invisible to the naked eye. The circuit works by quickly switching the transistor, so that current can begin to flow, and the voltage is increased by the help of the transformer, and mainly by the help of the transistor. So what is this circuit called a joule thief? Is it somehow stealing energy? Obviously no, nothing in this universe can steal energy, but it is making the illusion that it is, because it can light an LED as if it is running on a 5-volt source, from only 0.25 volts, and that's actually amazing, and perfect for making some type of zombie torch, as on a single battery, and LED will run for days, if not weeks or months, if run on a D-type cell battery. And because we can run it on 0.35 volts, we can use batteries which are useless for other devices in this device. Call that being environmentally friendly. So now, after that's out of the way, let's start this project. So for the brains of this project, we are going to need a CFL bulb. If it's new it would be better, but used one also works. A pair of scissors, a bunch of batteries, which are that, and obviously that in inverted commas, a generic BJT NPN transistor. You can use the 2N3904 like me, or the 2N222A, the BC547B, and etc. Make sure to buy these in bulk. One LED, which is a color of your choice. I'm using red. A 1 kilo ohm resistor, you can use a higher potential. I'm using a 1.5K resistor. Optional, a multimeter, some fine sandpaper, and the soldering iron plus some solder. Also, I'm going to use a DIY soldering fume blower. So now let's start. First, I'm going to do a little bit of a demonstration with this joule thief. So here I have a multimeter and a battery, and I'm going to measure the voltage of this battery, which is around 1 volt. And as you can see, now the LED is turning on, just by 1 volt. And that's the aim of this demonstration, so that I can show you that you can power an LED just using 0.35 volts or more. So now let's begin the build. First, grab the CFL bulb and use something to pry it open. I just used a bit of help from my scissors, but I was able to pry it open with my hands. Be careful so that you don't break any glass tubes in your hand. Then, using some heavy-duty scissors or pliers, we cut the wires holding the circuit board to the rest of the bulb. Now, if we move some parts aside, you can see the two components that we are after: the ferrite toroid core and the transformer in the middle. Now, the ferrite toroid core is that yellow donut-shaped thing with wires on it, and the transformer is that thing with copper wire in the middle. Now, using a soldering iron or a heat source, like a lighter, we remove the two parts. The ferrite core, you can also just cut the wires. So this is the ferrite toroid core, and we are going to need to remove the existing wires on it. Now, to remove the transformer, just heat 2 pins at a time. You'll see the transformer instantly as there are 4 aligned dots visible. Now, we are going to remove the tape on the core of the transformer, protecting it. And then, to separate the two core halves from each other, we put the soldering iron on the transformer for 5 minutes or so. And while we are waiting for that to heat up, this is an overview of the circuit. We have the transformer, which is a self-oscillating transformer, the transistor, the resistor. So now, after 5 minutes, we remove the soldering iron. Our transformer should come apart really easily. If not, reheat the transformer core. Be very gentle as the core may break, and we are going to need this core for future application in a homemade flyback transformer. Now, there should be a wire in the transformer which is visibly connected to a pin. Now, using pliers, we break off that pin and cut the pin off. You can also carefully cut the wire directly. Then, unwind a good 60 centimeters of this 0.2 mm copper wire. This circuit is supposed to work on 0.15 mm copper wire, but other millimeter also work. Now grab the wire from both ends and straighten it out with your fingers. Now I have not mentioned yet, but the different sizes of toroid cores also work, so don't worry if your core is not the same size as mine. But for those who want to know, here are the measurements. Now we are going to need to make 20 turns of pair wire in this core, making sure to make each single one straight and almost perfect with fixing any overlaps, as a slight change in the consistency may alter the magnetic flux, altering the circuit, although it makes little difference. To unwind this, grab both ends from the wire and make sure that the wire is straight, and lock both ends in the core like this. And then wind the rest of the transformer by holding the looped end like this. After you are ready, cut any excess, making sure to cut it at different lengths, so that it isn't confusing. After this, we are going to need to sand the 4 wires from the transformer. Then, we are going to need to solder together one starting wire from one wire to the opposite ending wire from the other pair. Or in other words, solder 2 opposing wires. We can use a multimeter using the continuity function to check which opposing wire does not beep. After you have found it, twist the wires together. solder the resistor, which should be from 500 ohms to 10,000 ohms, but around 1000 ohms is preferable. So we solder it to a single wire on the transformer. Then we solder the other side of the resistor to the base or middle pin of the transistor. Then we solder the other single wire of the transformer to the collector of the transistor, or the right side of the transistor from this angle. Then we are going to need to solder the LED to the transistor, with the negative side or the short side of the LED to the emitter of the transistor, or the left pin, and the long or positive pin to the collector of the transistor, or the right pin. And now we are basically ready. So to make this circuit work, we connect the positive side of the battery to two wires which are soldered together, and the negative side to the emitter of the transistor, or where there is the negative side of the LED soldered. And as you can see, it works, just on a single battery, where it actually needs two. And this also uses up really small amounts of current from the battery, which really lengthens its life. This is a great project for a beginner. Although it is simple to make, it's very hard to master. And this can make a really great project for a zombie apocalypse torch, but that's for another project video. So yeah, so that's it for this video, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, as videos as long as these take countless hours of research and dedication to make. So if you like this video, please drop a like down below, that would really help me a lot. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any new videos. And don't forget to share something with me in the comment section down below. And also go to the description box where you'll find a lot of valuable material and external links regarding this subject. And there will be also a link to my Facebook page. If you want, you can find me at YouTube Darren DIY. So as always guys, thanks for watching, stay safe and always have fun. I'll see you in the next one, bye bye.